Hey friends, so it's a leftover night. Y'all know I grilled that chicken last night for the fettuccine. Well, look, I still have chicken left. This is just grilled chicken that I just got out of the fridge. I cut it up in really thin slices, and we're going to make something yummy with this. But before I do that, I'm going to show you these potatoes that I like to make. I don't think I've ever showed y'all these, and it's one of our favorites. So what I did was I just sliced the potatoes up in circles. I leave the peeling and everything on them. This is typically the size that they're going to be, if y'all can see here. However, one of my baked potatoes that I had was huge. So we have these really big slices here, but that's okay. We're gonna go with them anyway. So I have a baking sheet here that I just sprayed, and we're just gonna put all of these out here on the baking sheet, okay? And they may overlap a little bit, and that's okay. It does not matter. I have my oven preheated on 425, so we're gonna cook these at a pretty high temp, and they'll be so good. And then we're gonna top them off with some good stuff. Let's see here. And like I said, y'all, this is just two of the big baking potatoes. I had them on sale the other day whenever I bought some, and I want you to look how many that makes. All right, so what we're going to do, we got to get these in the oven first because it's going to take them a little while to cook if we want them to get a little crispy. So we're going to drizzle some olive oil over these. But y'all, these are so easy. Just wash them and slice them up, and that's all you have to do. But get them good and coated, and I also sprayed my pan. All right, we're going to do some salt. I try to go easy on the salt before I taste them, and then I decide if I need to add more. A little bit of pepper. But these are great to pop in the oven while you're cooking your other stuff because they're very low maintenance. You just have to kind of keep a check on them and toss them around every now and then. Okay. Now we're going to do some of our Creole, of course. Sprinkle some of it. So that's one reason why I like to go low on the salt, because I do add this in. Y'all know it does have salt in it. Let me get you up here a little bit closer now. Okay. A little bit of garlic powder. Just sprinkle. Okay. And some paprika. Now, if you want to do this in a bowl and toss them around first before you put them on your baking sheet, you can. But I just thought I don't want to mess up another big bowl. So what I'm going to do is just kind of toss these around a little bit. Use your hands, get in there. Kind of flip them over as much as you can. You don't have to do every single one. Well, I guess I can. Flip them over like that. And then you're going to do the other side the exact same way. And then I'm going to pop these in the oven. I won't keep y'all to do the season the other side. But I'm going to pop these in the oven, y'all. And then I'll flip them again after they get to cooking. Let me wipe this off my hands. I'll flip them again once they get to cooking, and I'll come back and I'm going to show you how we're going to top these off, and I'm going to show y'all the delicious chicken wrap we're going to make. We're going to do like a buffalo chicken wrap with homemade ranch on it. Okay? Y'all love it. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Hey y'all, look who I have here. I thought I'd bring her up here to see y'all since y'all so worried about her little leg. This is her leg right here. No, it's not that one. I'm looking at it backwards on the camera. It's this leg. It was her right leg. And she still don't really love for me to mess with it, but she's doing so much better, y'all. She still has maybe a slight little limp when she tries to run. I try to keep her from running, but that's almost impossible. But I just wanted to get her up here and let y'all see her. She was sitting over here in the chair. She's sleepy. Her sleepy. Oh, goodness. You say hi. You say hi to all your friends. You want to buy the chicken? You want to buy the chicken? You want to buy the chicken? Tell Mama. I want to buy. Mama got some chicken right here. Oh, goodness. Want to buy? I know you're wanting down so you can chew it up. Is that good? I'll give you another little bite. Chicken. She loves chicken, y'all. That is her favorite. Mmm. That good, Belle? That good. Oh. Give Mama sugar. Give Mama sugar. Mama get sugar for that chicken. Mama get sugar. Mama get sugar. Sometimes she will, sometimes she won't. She's all she's worried about is this chicken now. Oh goodness. Okay, y'all. I just want to get on here real quick. I seen her sitting over there in her chair. There's my timer. I'm gonna get my potatoes out, flip them around for a second. I have my sauce going here for our chicken, and it'll be just a few minutes and we'll be able to wrap this thing up. Say bye, Belle. Say bye. Say bye. Okay, y'all, I just got our potatoes out of the oven. I want you to look at them. They are looking and smelling so good. Let me get them up here so y'all can see them real close. You'll see them real good there. Now, what I did, y'all, I know I told y'all I was putting the oven on 425. What I ended up doing was cranking the oven up to 450. Simply just because mine were kind of overlapping. Now, if you're doing a smaller amount or smaller potatoes, I didn't do that big of an amount. Like I said, I only had 2 baking potatoes, but since they were so big, they were kind of overlapping, and so I wanted to make sure they all got that just cooked through really good, because I like them to be good and soft on the inside. So I cranked it up to 450. So just use your own judgment if you need to cook them at 425 or 450. And then I set my timer for 15 minutes, and then I would flip them. Now, this is not a potato dish that you want to go in with like a spatula, just scooping it up and turning them around, because you're going to tear up your potatoes. Just be very gentle with them, because you want them to get soft, but you don't want to tear them up. So I just went through each time whenever my timer went off. I did it just a couple times and just flip them over just like this, because there's not that many. You can do it. I mean, it does take a little bit more time, but you just kind of flip them like this, and you want each side to get that good color on it, just like that. Okay, now let me show you what we're going to do to them now that we have them done. So like I said, time it for about every 15 minutes. Give them a good flip. Just check on them. Make sure they're okay. It still does not take long, especially at that high of a temperature, okay? Let's see, now that I've been flipping them, now I just want to flip all of them. And you certainly don't want to tear your foil if you're using foil. Now, you don't have to, but you don't want to tear the foil and end up having foil in your potatoes. But this is a really, really good side dish. Like I said, it's easy. You pop it in the oven, but you do have to give it a little bit of attention as far as just flipping them around, okay? So let me show you what we're going to do. Let me get it straightened up here. Let me see. All right, so I have some cheese here. We're going to do these kind of like you would a loaded potato skin or baked potato, whatever you want to really call it. But it's basically like a loaded potato skin, but it's seasoned up really, really good. Those seasonings are so good. You definitely want to do some kind of seasoning. Now, if you just want to do salt and pepper, that would be just fine too. But I like a little bit of garlic and Creole and paprika. I feel like it gives them a great, great flavor. These are wonderful. Everybody always loves them. And like I said, y'all, this was only 2 baking potatoes. That's how far they go. But typically, I would use my russet or Idaho potatoes that I have on hand, and they would be a little bit smaller. So that's why these were kind of so big, but that's okay. Okay, we have that. And now we're going to put some bacon bits on top. Now if you have real bacon, you can definitely use that. I like these for stuff like this if I'm not already cooking bacon. Now if I'm already cooking bacon, that's fine. I'll go ahead and toss some on here. But since I'm not, I'm just going to do it this route, y'all. And this is such an easy, quick little meal. Okay, now I love chives, but Braden doesn't, so I'm not going to put any chives on here. But what I do have is some, what did I do with it? I had some parsley laying up here. I guess I've laid it somewhere. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry about that. It was sitting right here under my lid for my shredded cheese. I tell you, I feel like I get crazier every day. Anyway, this is some fresh parsley. And I'm just going to sprinkle some over the top. You can use your little dry parsley. That would be just fine. That's typically what I use. I just happen to have this fresh on hand. But you can definitely use the other. And I've already turned the oven down. I have it now on 350. You could even do it lower if you want. You just basically need enough heat to melt your cheese and get all that good on there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop this back in the oven just a minute. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna get our chicken heated up. So let me show you how we're gonna do that for our buffalo chicken wraps. Now in this skillet here, as you can see, now I've already had this heating up, so that's kind of why it looks like this. But what I put in here was 2 tablespoons of butter, and I did 1/4 cup of hot sauce, just regular hot sauce. And I like to add the butter in because I feel like it kind of helps balance out that hot sauce, but no, you definitely don't have to. And then here is our grilled chicken that we have left from last night, where we made our chicken fettuccine. Okay, I just sliced it up really good. We're going to toss that in, just like that. Okay. Like I said, if you want to do more hot sauce, you can. If you want to do less, you can. Just whatever you think that y'all will like. But it don't take much. See, that's already, it's good and coating that chicken. And basically, all you want to do is heat the chicken up a little bit because it's already done. You don't want to overcook it and make it rubbery. So what I'm going to do, I have this on a low temp. We have our potatoes in the oven with the cheese and everything melting. We have this in here. I'm just going to let this get good and hot. Finish up our potatoes, and I'll come back. I'm going to make this wrap, and we're going to plate this up. Okay, y'all, we're going to put together this wrap. Let me show you our potatoes real quick. How good they look. Goodness, they look delicious. Look at these. Does that not look so good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all will love these if you try them. Like I said, it takes a little bit of patience with flipping them and cooking them and all that, but you'll love it. Okay, so we're going to do our wrap. Let me show you how I like to mix up this wrap, okay? So, I have some lettuce here. This is left from last night. You know, I made that salad last night, and I went ahead and washed all of it. I didn't use all of it, but I put the rest here in a little Ziploc bag. So, let's see. I'm going to do about that much, I think. That should be enough. But it's still so crisp and good in here. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so I have my ranch here. This is a homemade ranch. You don't have to do that. But I just follow the instructions on the little ranch pack. It's very simple. Now I've made a mess. It's very simple. You do for this little combination here. I did 1 cup of mayo and 1 cup of milk and the ranch packet, and just, I love to do it in these jars because you can just put the lid on it and mix it up. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to drizzle some of this over our lettuce. However much you think you'll need, just good enough to get it good and coated. Let's see. Give it a good mix. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Now to that, we're going to add a little bit of pepper and just a smidge of salt. You're not going to need much salt because you know the ranch is already salty. So just a tiny pinch, okay? Kind of mix that up in our lettuce. Okay. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to first, I have just a big flour tortilla here. And make sure y'all can see, okay? I'm gonna get our lettuce first. We're gonna start about right here so we can roll it up really good, or try to anyway. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. All right, we're gonna move this aside. I'm gonna show you how to make one, and then I'll come back and make some more. But and then we're gonna get our chicken out that we have here that has just been simmering, and that little bit of sauce that we made. It's good and hot now. So put however much on there you want. I'm making this for Braden, so I'm gonna try to make him a big one. Okay. About like that. I think that will be good. Y'all can see we have the chicken on there. Okay, now I have some cheese here. And maybe y'all want up here that I have shredded up. This is just some mild cheddar and mozzarella. Put some of that on top. Now for mine, I will actually add a tomato. But for his, I'm not going to. But if you like tomatoes, you can definitely add that to yours. And now I'm going to take a little bit more of that ranch, and I'm just going to drizzle it over the top like this. Okay? And then one other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of this liquid out of here, drizzle that over. Now that's optional, you don't have to, but I just think that will be a little nice touch. Okay, and then you're going to try to fold, it. Now I don't claim to be good at this, y'all, I'll just tell you. You're going to try to take the sides up and fold it like that. There you go. Okay. And then fold these in, and then fold it on over like that. It don't have to be perfect. Then you cut it. Okay. And then I always like to stick toothpicks in it so it holds it together. Okay. Just like that. There's some that's already come out. Then we're going to stack it up like this. As you can see here. How it looks. Don't that look good, y'all? Now we're going to put some potatoes on here. Let's see. Okay. And then I know he will probably want extra ranch. So what I'm going to do is get a little cup here out, right here. I'm going to pour a little bit of extra in, just like that. So there you have it. Leftovers, we're having buffalo chicken wrap, and then just some easy potatoes, some homemade ranch. And here it is. He went to get a haircut, so as soon as he gets back, I'll have this ready for him. I'm going to fix me one, and like I said, the only thing different for mine is I'm going to add tomatoes to it. So if you love tomatoes, it is perfect on this sandwich, but you'll love it. And you can add as much hot sauce as you want, or you can dilute it with butter, you can dilute it with water, you can do it however you want. Just pop that chicken in there, kind of heat it up, but do it quickly. You don't want the chicken to overcook and get rubbery. And just be patient with your potatoes, y'all. And this is a perfect, quick night leftover meal. Okay, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.